I'm Mike.
And I'm Ben.
And this is Waiting on a Phone Call. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Mikey.
Hey, good to see you. What's going on?
Not too much, man. Just living the dream as always, you know.
Are you?
How about you? What's going on with you?
I don't know. Always something.
How's your week going? How's your week been?
I don't know. Pretty good. We've got, lots going on at the Sardi house as usual. Trying to keep up with schoolwork. Right. Keep up with work.
Yep.
Check. Family life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What about you all? School going well?
Not for me. I
dropped out a while ago.
But yeah, the kids are doing
you
great.
Gave that up.
I gave that up years ago. Yeah. But yeah, no, the kids seem to be doing pretty well. It's like, our kids are different age, and the whole COVID thing really threw a wrench in the little ones learning. So it feels like this is the first year where they've kind of started to take a step forward. So that's nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So things are
what grade is she in?
Up. Losing second.
Yeah, second. Plenty of time to catch up.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got great resources, I feel like, for the young ones.
Yeah, maybe too many. Right?
Yeah. Well, right. Start to confuse the kids.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and you've, just been keeping up with life?
Oh, yeah. Just
you got all the stuff going. I see that maybe you haven't been keeping up with your laundry, though.
Have I not? Oh, yeah, man.
Well,
so
okay. I got to ask about the shirt.
I wore this shirt just for you. I feel like my appearance today, although nobody will be able to see this, which is good, is particularly
strong.
haggard.
Strong to very strong.
I'm going to go haggard. It's probably everything's way too long. The hair's too long. The beard's too long. I got this shirt on that. I'm pretty positive I've had this shirt since your favorite decade, the 90s.
Shout out.
Can you tell what this? Can you say what this is?
I only know the last name.
I know.
The rest I would probably chop up. It's Gerbeau. For those at home,
yeah,
he's wearing a Gerbeau shirt. Which, for those of us who grew up in the late 20th century, we knew Gerbeau, and it's like Marith and Francois.
Yeah, that's
Gerbeau.
I always said Marty, Francois,
Marty.
Gerbeau.
Oh, I like that.
But I don't know if that's right.
Yeah,
I speak very little to none French. Yeah.
Okay, so Gerbeau,
Gerbeau.
It had its time. It's still going. I looked it up just because I saw the shirt. I saw you coming. You're easy to spot from a distance.
I am. But I do love this shirt.
And this loud and proud Gerbeau shirt.
It is.
What was the other one? Stussy?
Stussy. Oh, yeah, sure. Gerbeau had
That's still like a brand also,
right?
Like a surf brand, maybe?
Skate and surf, yeah.
Skate and surf, okay.
Just real quick, the Gerbeau jeans, you remember they used to have the little tag on the fly, so that was what made them fly.
Oh, man. I never had any Gerbeau.
Well, you missed out, man.
I did.
Cross colors, Gerbeau, you missed it all.
Cross colors?
Yeah.
Why? What was on the fly?
It just had their logo. Or
their logo?
Name,
on the inside?
No, right on the front. Just
right
advertising,
on the front.
Right. Here you go.
Hey, check out.
Gerbeau.
Gerbeau right up front. All right.
Mike, I don't know. We've been getting a little away from the topic here. We haven't had a successful guest, and we are waiting on a phone call here. Have you?
Oh.
Did you set anything up this week? I forgot to, so I really hope you got us covered.
Oh, I got us covered. I've got a deep pipeline.
Oh, nice.
Of callers.
Well,
no big deal.
I knew that. You've been saying that.
No, I'm not trying to divert attention from our caller today.
Oh, okay, good.
Total respect.
Felt that way.
Did it?
A little
feel
bit.
like I was trying to distract from the topic?
Right.
I know. No, we're here. This is serious business because we want to talk to our guests.
Yes.
We're not just here to talk
about nothing.
About Gerbeau.
Right.
I'm going to obsess about that, though.
Hey, that's cool. Gerbeau. I'll wear it every week.
It's bringing me back. You know how I like to reminisce.
That's right.
20th century.
Are you going to get it in this early?
No, I already did. You didn't hear me say?
I didn't. Man, you already shouted it out?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. I can't
do it again.
To my
it's
own
just
self.
once a show.
Because
you said, my favorite decade,
right,
the 90s. As you were saying that, I let it out. But
well, thank you for that.
You'll have to rewind and
I'll
catch it when
watch it later.
Yeah. When you review the show.
Yes. Anyway.
All right. So no, seriously.
Who you got?
Look, once again, we've found a friend who can kind of transcend these decades, right?
Yes.
80s, 90s, and today.
And today.
Okay. Our friend today is Winona Ryder.
Nice.
Winona.
Nice. All right.
Winona, yeah.
Winona.
Who's actually from Winona, Minnesota.
Named after
almost
her town, huh? That's
really
cool.
Winona, Minnesota.
That's,
Oh, she's got all kinds of funny stories about her name. Not only is she named after the town she was born in.
Right.
Her middle name, Laura, she is named after a family friend, I guess. The Huxleys.
Aldous Huxley's wife.
Laura.
Right.
Laura Huxley.
Yeah.
Aldous, we know him from writing the Brave New World.
Yes.
Quite a book.
Right. I believe, was that, I could be wrong, was 1984, was that also? No, I think I might be wrong about that.
What? I mean, that was, our
no, that's Orwell, right?
Orwell.
Yeah,
but,
my bad.
Some dystopian books.
Right. Good stuff.
Yeah. But those fell out of favor. I mean, they have nothing to do with reality. No, we won't go there. Okay, so, so the Huxleys, family friends, that's Laura. So that's Winona. Laura Horowitz is her given name, or her, surname.
Right.
As they say in Europe, surname.
Mm-hmm.
And, but then she ended up changing her name to Ryder for her, I guess, film
stage
career.
Name, right?
Yeah, stage
if you will.
name. And that comes from a band, Ryder.
That happened to be
the guy
playing.
Who was like the
when
lead
they
singer.
asked her, the record was on in the background, and the guy or whoever, someone asked her, what do you want your stage name to be? Or what do you want your name to appear as on the credits? And the band playing was her father's album. It was Ryder, the band. She said, Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder.
Winona, yeah.
I got to work on that.
I know, it's tough. Well, because we all want to say Winona because there was Winona Judd.
Right.
Right? The country singer.
And there's Winona, Arizona. I don't know if you spent much time there.
None.
Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't even know there's a place called
blink,
Winona.
I think you'll miss it. But
really?
Yeah.
Is it where?
A place near Flagstaff, up on the north side.
Oh, is it?
Yes, sir.
Like on the 160?
I'd say it's on the 40 on the way out of town.
Okay.
Or at least
like
you would access
towards
it from the 40. It's nearby there.
Oh, okay.
The sign is not far out. It's
approaching Winslow?
Not quite, like before Meteor Crater, but on that path. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't go that way much.
No, it's,
I mean, I don't mind it.
Right. The good stuff seems to be west. I don't know. There's some good stuff.
Well, you go, you can go out to Gallup.
You can. You could get to the White Mountains that way if you wanted to. It's a longer drive, but you could do that.
But it's kind of nice. Actually, it's longer, but it can be fast because of the interstate.
Yeah, more miles, but
Holbrook,
time
drop
might be
down
similar.
into the White Mountains, something like that.
Yep.
Big Lake. We go out there
right
from time to time. But okay, we're getting off topic.
Oh, weird.
Winona.
Yeah.
Okay, so Winona is what else? I mean, lots to say about Winona.
Yeah.
I mean, before she calls, let's just give her her
we'll kind of we got an intro.
This is her CV.
Let everyone know what she's about if they didn't already.
Speaking of Flagstaff, I'm getting a call from Flagstaff.
Oh, did your
I'm not going to take it.
Did you know that your extended warranty is up?
Oh. No, but I better call them back.
You might want to take that real quick. Yeah,
I know, man.
Anyway, she was born in her birthday's coming up. Happy birthday to Winona. She was born October 29th.
1971. Happy 51st birthday, Winona.
Yes, indeed. Happy birthday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good time of year because she's got kind of some credibility in the Halloween space.
I would think so.
Right? I mean she's hit some good ones.
She has. Between Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands and Dracula, I mean, those three right there can all kind of fall into that genre, that space.
Yeah, Little Women.
That's perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
okay.
Mermaids. Don't forget
yeah.
Mermaids with Cher. That was a dandy.
Yeah.
You said you hadn't seen that one, but
no, I missed.
You might have to go back and watch it.
I think pretty much I missed all of them except for Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, and Dracula.
Well, and you've seen Stranger Things too.
So so that brings us to
right.
Yeah, why
today.
She's in the spotlight today.
Still very, very relevant. Getting nominated for awards for Stranger Things. She's been doing that since 2016, and
that's a fun show. For those of us that know the 20th century, it's got a feel, maybe themes,
right,
based on that. 80s, 90s era, maybe even 70s. I don't know, late 70s. This is a story of the, I think 4 or 5 boys. But then they, as seasons progress, they get some
Some new characters.
Some girlfriends in there.
Good
friends that are girls.
Good job.
I don't know.
Yeah. Either way.
Or beyond.
Still good job.
Yeah, good job. So, but yeah, they're, it kind of feels like that era where you're out riding your bikes.
Yeah.
You got your gang of friends.
Right.
Getting into trouble.
Yes.
Hopefully not getting stolen by monsters, which the show.
That's where it goes.
That's where it goes. But
that's probably why I can't handle it.
Exactly. You get scared, a little scared. So yeah, that's a pretty cool show. Great for her to have a comeback like that, because she definitely took a break from acting, screen time.
Yeah. And I mean, she started at a young age too, and in a lot of ways, she's kind of like this. Maybe not like a child actor in the terms of some of the ones that have come through, but she was basically a child when she started doing film. Getting into movies, and so she's been doing it for many, many years, and has certainly earned the right to just be like, kind of take a little pause and
I didn't check out. Does she have children? I know she was married. Maybe she still is.
I did not check on that. I don't believe so, but she none children, as it were.
Okay,
so then her parents too. If we kind of get back to her origin, her parents were both writers that were friends with some alternate movements, if you will, like Timothy Leary, and I think Jack Kerouac was a good family friend of theirs, and others from those times.
Ginsberg.
I think so. In fact, I think her godfather was Timothy Leary.
That's right. He was kind of a straight guy, pretty.
He's straight and narrow. Absolutely. Yeah, he's very much falls into line.
Yeah, he wasn't into any counterculture kind of thing.
No, not.
Or,
one bit.
To be honest, it was the LSD. I think he's known for LSD
and maybe some psilocybin too.
I almost called them pharmaceuticals.
Psychedelics, right? Yeah, but he was, he's trying to prove that there was some therapeutic, value to those things, and it sounds like maybe there was, but it got tabled for legal reasons. I would imagine he got arrested a lot.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't think that was.
Yeah, he was. I think a little bit anti-authority.
Yes, kind of like yourself.
Me, yeah, exactly.
At one time, maybe not anymore. Yeah,
no, not anymore. Nope, not trying to get into trouble.
Yes, that's a good idea.
These days,
keep that nose clean.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, so that's quite the godfather to have. I mean, she was really, she was into quite an interesting family.
Absolutely.
I mean, they lived on a commune,
right,
in California. They got out of Minnesota.
A bunch of other families, right?
That wasn't too long, and then moved on to bigger city,
right,
there in California. She started her acting career soon after that.
Yep, right there in the Bay Area. So I'll shout out the Bay Area.
I don't know. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of a spooky childhood. Maybe that's kind of what drew her into Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, some of that stuff.
Right.
And sense. This being kind of the Halloween time of year.
She's perfect. I can't wait for her to call. When is she? You gave her the
number,
the digits.
Yeah.
The time and place and all that. All right, good. Can't wait.
Our rotary phone we have in here.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So no, she's any minute. But I wanted to ask, like, do you have any? I don't know, any like scary stories? I don't think your house is haunted, but have you ever been to a haunted house?
See, I don't think my house is haunted either, but there was a time when I was a kid and I mean, I couldn't tell you if this is like a dream or reality, and I still don't know to this day, but I always felt like it was real, and it was, I was asleep in my room, so there you go. It could have easily been a dream, or at least I thought, like I was in my bed, right? So maybe not asleep, but like this figure came walking into the room kind of eerily and slowly, and it was like, had this greenish glow to it, and was dressed as like I always called it like a knight in shining armor, which of course is the wrong way to put it, because it's like, that's like, that's I think what a lot of people say when they're, like some hotties coming over the hill or whatever, like you're knight in shining, it's become like a saying or whatever, but it was like somebody in that like old school plate armor.
Nice.
Comes into the room and just like walks over towards where I was probably 6 years old, so my brother was still alive, and so like walked over to his bed where he was at, and then came around there and then walked over by mine, and I just like remember just like shutting my eyes super tight, And when I opened up, there was like nothing there. So to this day, like it was probably just my parents who walked in or something weird or a dream. But that's like my one real like.
That's a good one.
Ghost story. My wife has some good ghost stories from her old house that they lived in. Like cupboards would slam and crazy things would happen all the time.
Here in downtown Prescott?
Over by Thumb Butte, next to they live next to that, also straight and narrow, the NASA is a hoax guy, really? He was their neighbor, yeah. So he could have just been slamming things too. Who knows?
Oh, even in their childhood, was he?
Not in the super
still
early childhood.
Hoax guy?
Well, he was
always
a little different for sure. Yeah, tough to have as a neighbor, it seems. But
wow.
But how about you, Mike? You got any good haunted house stories or ghost stories that you got from coming up?
I mean, yeah, we had a house on Country Club that was just kind of.
That's your area.
Yeah. I like old homes, right. So that one's kind of had some spookiness to it, but never any ghosts. I don't think. We did have a house growing up though that me and my buddies, it was pretty great out in Mountain Club. Back to the late spot. 80s. Yeah, Mountain Club. Huge house got abandoned from I don't know whether the builder folded up or the owner, but they had it all framed in, and must have had a roof. I can't totally recall, but man, we used to climb around that thing. It was pretty cool. We called it the elevator house,
right?
Because it had an elevator shaft. No elevator. I mean, of course. So there's like lumber everywhere. We're climbing all over this place. So it's kind of spooky. What made it spooky was, trespassing.
Yeah, so yes, of course. That'll do it.
Right?
Yeah.
So you got that adrenaline rush of like, hey, is anybody going to come out here?
But it was supposed to be here, but I'm having a lot of fun right now.
I know. Yeah. Like definitely not supposed to be there. And then we were climbing up to the second floor. I think it had three floors, must have. And, climbing all the way up and you feel like you're going to fall. That's pretty spooky too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about all I got. But man, you've got that's a winner story right there.
Yeah, I just even sitting here in this chair right now, couldn't tell you if that actually happened or if I dreamt it or just imagined it or whatever. But I don't really remember my dreams. I don't ever remember my dreams.
No.
I have a few that pop up every now and again. I'm like, oh, snip it here and there. But by the time the day goes on, it's like it's gone.
Oh, yeah.
So it would be kind of strange for me to remember something so vividly from that age. But then again, I probably have some funky issues from, recall from back then just because of, life circumstances, I guess, if you will. But
right.
But yeah,
I like that it was a night and not like some sort of poltergeist or
right?
ghoul.
Yeah,
ghoul. Yeah. That's a great word.
Yeah. Didn't want a ghoul or a zombie or anything like that coming through. That would have been, I probably would have screamed or at least yelped.
Right. But you didn't. You just closed your eyes really tight.
I did.
That's pretty great.
Locked it
and
down.
Then you got it. Yeah.
Please don't kill me.
The ghoulish night. Not so ghoulish.
Yes.
Gentlemanly night, maybe.
Perhaps just
Nightly
to tuck
night.
in.
Yeah.
The
very tucked in.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's okay. We've got Halloween coming up.
We do.
And always a big deal.
It is. In our house, it's probably, obviously the kids love, gift type holidays, but I would almost classify Halloween as that. But that's probably, it's got to be their favorite or one of their favorites. And we love it too. It's my wife and it's our anniversary.
That's right.
Yeah. Pretty sweet anniversary.
Happy almost anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah.
So we are going to record on Halloween.
Yes, I think so.
We'll have a podcast.
That's okay.
Released on
She'll
Halloween.
be fine with that. We'll at least have one coming out then.
Yeah.
Else,
of course. Yeah.
But we love Halloween. We did that more for down the road when the kids are out of the house. We'll be able to still be able to get weird and dress up and go have some fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I have some other friends too who married on Halloween.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like
Andy
their style.
And Lindsay.
Good job. Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Jinx. Yeah, that was probably I don't know 2008 or something.
Yeah.
That was that's long fun. Time, it's a great time to.
It is.
Get married, get everybody dressed up.
Right. Do some celebrating.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you guys like to do?
Well,
we always run into each other. We
do. We did. But, we talked about that. It is pretty awesome.
But I'm going to ask you for everyone that doesn't know, so they can come find you or whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. No, we're going to find you guys.
Yes.
Well, as the boys are getting older, it's, slowly changing.
Absolutely.
Right? The passion for the candy is kind of going down.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah. I mean, they get, a few houses. They like walking around for sure.
Yeah.
And then they're buddies,
Right.
They just want to.
It's more about just hanging with the
buddies.
The friends.
Well, I told you about the haunted house. So we now go to the haunted house, and they'll kind of do laps and keep wanting to go back in the haunted house.
Dang. Adrenaline junkie type.
Yeah.
Moves, huh?
I think so. They can handle it.
All right.
Better than I can.
Yeah, no, I don't think my heart would.
I know. No, you got to do it.
One and like literally done,
Yeah.
And he gone.
I know. That'd be so awesome. I'll go with you so I can help them carry you out.
Yeah, you might need to bring 2 or 3 more.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. There's a bunch of teenagers, I'm telling you. Yeah. They're the ones in the haunted house doing the scaring.
Yeah.
They'll be able to carry you out.
Okay. That's good.
We'll resuscitate you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Just wave some candy bars under your nose or something,
Right, like smelling salts, break one in half.
Exactly. There's $100,000.
Oh, yes, I like those.
Or
Fifth Avenue would be great. Speaking of the 90s, did you ever have some Fifth Avenue?
Dude, I don't think so.
Man, the Fifth Avenue. I found one recently, and it's so good. It's a lot like a Butterfinger, I'd say, but a different consistency. Not even consistency, like a different flavor, but a lot like a Butterfinger, I'd say.
Butterfinger's at the top of my list.
There you go. Then you need a Fifth Avenue in your life. Yeah.
I'll seek it out.
I think Robert's Market, I saw them there one day, so check that out.
Can we talk about pricing for candy now?
We can't. Well, let's.
I'm going to.
Okay.
So where was I? Candy's like a candy bar is $2.50 now.
Oh, if you're just buying like the individual one? Yeah.
Just a candy bar.
And if you wait for this time of year, you go to like Fry's or somewhere, you can get a ginormous bag for like $9.
Well,
so
sure.
It's like, might as well just wait and then stock up for the year, right?
Yeah. But like at the convenience store.
Oh, it's insane, right?
Yeah. But if like, back in the day, if we were riding our bikes to go get some candy, you got, $2 in your pocket, maybe $1, like $1 in your pocket. You're getting 5 pieces of bazooka gum plus a candy bar plus a bag of chips. No, I don't know.
A drink maybe, right? I mean, it felt like it would go much further, and of course it did and does.
But now I would have to give $10 to get those same several things for my boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
And
maybe that's normal.
Maybe more than $10. I mean,
I know.
If you got the 2 boys, you'd probably be like 10 each almost.
Right, right.
Bag of chips
I'm saying
and
that's
drink
just for
and
one
whatnot.
of the kids.
Yeah, it's it doesn't go as far.
No, it's interesting.
It is.
But I think I just noticed that $2.50. So not
it stings.
Yeah, it's not that important that I buy that candy or my kids have the candy, but it was noticeable.
Right.
I was surprised by that anyway. So so do you have any ideas for what you're going to be for Halloween?
I need to work on that because I'm notorious for just like waiting till the last minute. But I don't know. Do you remember seeing me?
Bring it.
I do tend to bring it.
Last year you had like a mask on that changed.
Yeah, I was thinking about rocking that again just because of the initial investment into that costume last year. It was kind of high. But that stuff. Yeah. So you remember I had like it's the light up stick figure costume to go with it. So like I was a stick figure with this mask that also changes faces and it lights up and it's super digital, and I might roll with that for one more year. I don't like to recycle them too much. I mean, you remember one year I was like this sumo ninja, was like
in the blow up.
That blow up sumo like ninja outfit with an afro wig on, and I mean it was I shaved my beard into a Fu Manchu that year, and that one was pretty good.
That is a great one.
Rocked the Post Malone one year. That one, that was for my wife because we got married that day, and she loves him. So that was nice. Mostly for her. And then, I don't know. This year, it's either going to be that or I've got to come up with something pretty soon because it's right here. It's here.
It's here.
It's here.
I know. We got to be ready for this.
Yeah. How about you? What you got going on this year? You're not going to roll. You're not going to be a pirate again, are you? That's like.
I know.
You've ran that one out a few times.
Well, no, I've changed it a little bit.
Well,
it's
yes.
like rock and roll pirate.
That's true.
Dead pirate. Again, using the trying to get the return on investment.
Yes.
You spend a couple $100 on something.
like they say in Super Troopers, you never throw out the good ones, man.
Yeah, you never throw out the good ones. I'm holding on. No, what I was thinking, what I'm trying to get the whole family to do is, oftentimes I would get lazy as a kid and go for what I call dead guy. So, early on, I'm sure I had some cool costumes Mom made me, right?
Right.
And back then they made them. You had the you could get from Sears, I think, that little package, and like it would show you how to make the costume.
But you do the sewing.
Yeah, she did the sewing and everything. So I'm sure we did all that, right?
Right.
Or I know we did. But then, as I get to 10, 11, 12, I start to, get a little lazy. I'm just going out with my friends. I went for dead guy. I call dead guy.
Okay.
All dead guy is throw on a flannel, some jeans,
okay,
and paint your face and put some blood.
That's it.
Just dead.
Yeah.
Dead. When the nice old lady at the door asks, "Hey, what are you for Halloween?" I'm dead guy.
Dead guy.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm just dead.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm fine, but I'm dead. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'd like that.
Give me the candy. Yeah. I did the minimum I could do to come out and get all the candy I can.
Yeah, strong ROI. Yeah, my time investment is low.
Yeah, you've always been good with money, I gotta say.
Exactly. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, very scrutinizing with my money.
Right.
So, no, but back then it would be a pillowcase.
Yes.
Did you ever roll with the pillowcase?
Only the pillowcase.
That's
the only thing we ever used.
And we would get so much
yield. Yes. The bigger the pillowcase.
Ridiculous.
And then back then too, I remember my parents having this minivan and they would roll us up and I don't even think we'd close the door on the side and we'd be in like Timber Ridge or somewhere like that. And we'd, my dad would like drive it and, just kind of like go roll slow and we'd hit house and then there'd be a little gap and he'd be like, get in. And then we'd, run to the next stop. And it was it was all about like maximizing that time while you were out there, because your parents don't really, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know that my parents loved being there as much as they just would like, go have fun, kids, and,
exactly.
And then like he was kind of like chauffeur on all that, which was good. Absolutely. Can't really cruise around in the minivan with the door open and the kids just flailing around like like you might have been able to get away with back then, even in neighborhoods like that, so times have changed all the way around. Things are more expensive. You can't just do whatever you want. Not that there was anything wrong with that, but yeah, I don't know where you going this year. I know that before I even say that, you will be able to find us at Boo at the zoo if you guys are interested in such a thing. We pretty much do that once every year. We start there and then move to other places.
I've never been to Boo at the zoo.
Yeah, it's pretty great, man.
I love that name.
Yeah.
Boo at the zoo.
And it's about the only time you get to see their mountain lion, Jade. She's
okay.
She's, kind of a night owl, if you will.
They're
nocturnal. So, if you go there during the day, like during their regular hours, you don't really get to hang with her too often.
Jade.
So like everyone will go, the family's there, and like we get to her space and I'm just like, you guys go ahead. I'm going to just chill here and watch her for a while. Mountain lions are
so awesome.
Majestic, man.
I know.
Beautiful creature.
Love the cats.
Yeah.
Not the house
cats. I don't want
cats,
one behind me
love
sneaking up on
the
pumas.
House cats are fine, but I'm saying.
All about the pumas.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. They're quite awesome. As an animal.
The Black Panther, is that like.
That would be a puma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would believe that's in the
puma?
family.
Is that in the family?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I think so.
And leopards and all those. Amazing.
Yeah. So where are you going? What are you going to? You don't even know.
I want to go to Boo at the zoo.
Are you? Yeah.
With you.
Nice. Come on down.
It's true.
We got room.
Only you.
All right.
Boo.
Weirdo.
No. I just love how creative people are. I mean, I guess that's not that hard to get to, but still, it's just really, it got me. Boo at the zoo. I've never heard of that.
There it is.
But no, obviously, community comes together for Halloween. It's so awesome.
There's a lot of options around here.
I just heard this. It's funny. A teacher at one of our local PUSD schools, she teaches kindergarten, and she's like, "Oh, it's so great that they celebrate Halloween at this school. At my old school, they didn't celebrate Halloween. Not only do they celebrate it, these kids, and this is Lincoln School,
right?
Shout out to Lincoln School, my alma mater.
All right.
So some friends have a kid in kindergarten, and not only do they celebrate, every year they walk down, do a lap around the courthouse square.
Nice.
All the little children in their costumes, and then they walk back. It's
good
about
times.
half a mile,
right,
to the school.
So they probably love that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I still go down. Well, especially now that our friend's son is kindergartner. We'll go, watch the kids. So that, that happens, but that's, of course, on probably the Friday before Halloween this year. But we like Findlay Subaru. They do trunk or treat.
At the Subaru, Findlay Toyota, Findlay, the whole area, Findlay GMC area.
Yeah, the Findlay.
Yeah, okay.
Findlay Row.
The Findlay block.
Out there on Willow Creek.
Yeah, all right. That's a great spot. Trunk or Treat's a good name, too.
Trunk or Treat, I do like that. Yeah. And then there's Haunting on the Green.
That's a good one. I feel like
Prescott
that should
Valley
be
Civic Center.
At a golf course, though. But I like what they're doing.
I know. Yeah. On the green, they're just, I guess they're just recognizing the green grass that they grow and keep out there.
Yep.
Right.
It is a nice lawn.
It's not the
a lot of uses.
Like we might like.
No. Right.
So, but Haunting on the Green, that's a good one. And then, for trick-or-treating, of course, I've got my spots.
Right.
That we like to take the kids.
But by far most popular and fun, if you can handle the crowd, is Mount Vernon around here. They got, they really do just a great job, the whole neighborhood, of decorating, first of all. Then they shut the street down, and it's like a, full tourist attraction at that point. I mean,
well, they do, and they've got like police presence. They have the big
floodlights
going on.
Right. Yeah, it's
thousands of kiddos.
Yes,
it's a wonderland.
It is a wonderland,
which is really cool.
Candy
that that neighborhood, throws in on that every year.
Yeah, and it's a long running tradition. It was that way when we were kids. I mean,
for sure. I wonder how long.
Yeah, I do too. We need a good Prescott historian.
Go down to Charlotte Hall Museum. Do you think they have some evidence on that?
They could.
History on that.
It's a great question.
Yeah, probably. I
wonder where Winona would go. Winona, sorry, I did it again. Where she would go if she calls. We're kind of running out of time again.
Well, I think we are out of time.
Dang it! And
we're out of time. But what a great guest. We were super glad to almost have her as a guest.
Well, I still have some questions for her if she decides she wants to call in at a later date. Nothing major, nothing.
Cool life.
Great life. It sounds like, she's a lot of the movies she did were, probably in response to her literary background with her parents, the way they were. And I mean, that's pretty cool to start at such a young age, have the success and acclaim. Like, the things that I read about, even what critics said, even if she was in movies that didn't do very well, they always kind of praised her and her roles for, holding up the movies. And so I think she's an underrated actress of, all these decades, and somebody who's managed to stay relevant, still be nominated for things, still be, I don't know, I don't know that this is the pinnacle for her, but it's, she's certainly kept it going, which is really respect. I have a lot of respect for that.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Good job to Winona.
She's a natural.
She is a natural.
She's comfortable at her craft.
Right.
But yeah, so for me, maybe in my mind she peaked early. She didn't peak, but I did like Beetlejuice probably. That was like her third movie that she ever did, and
it was really good.
Maybe I only liked it just because I liked the story. She had kind of a supporting role there with her. She was almost like Wednesday Addams, just kind of a
right. I've got that vibe
character
as well. Yes,
into the all. Yeah,
and I guess she used to get bullied at school, and even after she did that role, which was like a #1 movie in America at the time, she said she was like, "Oh, well, okay, now this will help with that," and it turned out it just made it worse. They just started calling her a witch and things like that. So she had for her to like just overcome all that and become what she did. It's like kudos to her. Props. Shout out to Winona. Happy birthday to the lady, and it's great to see her still going strong. So hopefully she calls in. We have like 10 seconds left. She can get a sneak one in real quick. Hello. Maybe.
It looks like I missed a call. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, of course. All right. Good work.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, we appreciate the listeners out there. We'll just keep waiting on that phone call and get somebody in here.
Yep. Thanks to our crew here for making this possible. We got Austin and Marilee in today and the Cast 11 team.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you are listening to waiting on a phone call,
thank you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. And you can listen in to Waiting on a Phone Call, wherever you find podcasts, and connect with us through Facebook and Instagram at Waiting on a Phone Call Podcast.
You can also tune into news, updates, and information from Prescott, Arizona on Cast 11, Prescott's #1 podcast network.
Sweet. Thanks, Mike.
Good talking, Ben.
Good to talk to you. See you next week.